Hey, my name is Sandy Gift. I'm with the Gift Group with Keller Williams Realty. Here from beautiful Orlando. And today I'm here to talk to you regarding the Disney area. What is it about? What if I've never been to Disney? What else is there to do? Well, Disney World has four parks. We have the Magic Kingdom, we have Epcot, we have Hollywood Studios, and then we have the Animal Kingdom. And then also we have Universal Studios, and they have two parks. You have the Universal side and you have Islands of Adventure side. And then we have SeaWorld. And then 45 minutes going into Tampa, we also have Busch Gardens. And then maybe an hour outside of Orlando, we have Cocoa Beach. So we do have a few beaches around the area, which some people may not know. And then an hour and a half outside of Disney, we have Clearwater Beach, which is a beautiful beach. I love it. That's one of my favorite beaches. And then 2 hours away from there, you have Sarasota, which you get Siesta Keys from. And Siesta Keys has been voted one of the best beaches in the US. And I think it was one time voted #3 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So Central Florida has a lot to offer. And also, as you stay in Central Florida, if you want to take a trip to Miami, that's only like 3.5 hours away. And then Fort Lauderdale is only 3 hours away. But what is in the Disney area? Well, apart from the parks, which we absolutely love, we also have a lot of dinner shows for the adults. So we have Arabian Nights, which is a beautiful dinner show, and that's with a lot of horses involved with that. We have Medieval Times, which is great. We have Pirates, which is another dinner show. We have Port Orlando, where we have different restaurants and nightlife living there. We have a lot of miniature golfing for children. Yay, the kiddies! We have the Eye of Orlando, which recently opened. So there is so much different things to do in the Disney area, apart from just the parks. It's not just about the parks, guys. Trust me. Anyway, in conjunction to that as well, we have a lot of different houses and condos and villas, and it's like, where do I stay? We have a lot of timeshares as well. And what I would like to encourage you to do while you're visiting the Disney area, based upon how long you stay, is to think about investing in a condo or a townhome or a villa or a home as a vacation home or as a vacation rental home. Because you could stay in that property when you're here and you could rent it out to different tourists when you're not here. And I know you're thinking, well, who is going to take care of that for me? I'm glad you asked. There is a lot of reputable property management companies there that will take care of it for you. And a lot of these property management companies also give you the ability to get your own renters. So let's say you're from New York and you came to Orlando and you bought yourself, let's say, a townhome, and you gave it to a property management company to manage when you're not here. So they're able to get tourists in to rent the property for you. Well, also, while that's happening, let's say your friend in New York is telling you, hey, I'm going to Orlando. Do you know where I could stay? And then, of course, you're going to say, hey, I have a townhome. I'll give you a discount. You could stay there. So you'd have to do at that point is call the property management company and let them know that you have a friend coming down. Give them the dates, and they will book the dates for your friend. Or you could tell your friend, I don't know if it's your best friend or maybe not, maybe a coworker. So maybe for your coworker, you might tell him, hey, call my property management guy. Here's his number. He'll set it up for you. And the property management company will set it up for you. So that's a great way to make additional income here as well. And a lot of these homes are within, I would say, 5 to 15 minutes of Disney World. Of course, you got to make sure that wherever you're going to make that purchase, you got to make sure it's zoned for short-term rental, because not every home close to Disney is zoned for short-term rental. You also may want to get in a gated community. Some of the communities are gated and some are gated and guarded. So either one of those would be great. Some of the communities even offer a movie theater. They offer a clubhouse, they offer pools, they offer a movie theater, they offer many different amenities for the kids. The newer communities now are making these elaborate, fantastic clubhouses with like waterfall and all kind of goodies for children. So investigating in that is not a bad idea. So if you have questions or if you want to be like, hey, I want to get some more information on that, you give me a call, 407-655-6619. It should be somewhere scrolling along your screen. We could send you a lot of information through email. We could give you a tour of the area to see where you want your home to be. And you don't necessarily have to rent it out to tourists when you're not here. You could have a few family members get together and say, hey, let's all get together, buy a vacation home in Orlando, and then we could alternate using it. That's also a great idea as well. Because let's face it, when you come down here, you don't want to leave. I know I didn't used to want to leave. I was vacationing in Orlando for 10 years, and every time I had to go back, I was like, no, let me stay. Until I eventually moved down here. That may be an idea too, because you might end up buying a short-term rental property, you might rent it out to tourists, and then you might be like, hey, I want to move in that myself, and you might end up doing that. There are many people come in the Disney area, not necessarily for Disney World, but also for work, believe it or not. Disney's wide world of sports attract many athletes from all over the country. I mean, all over the world, not just the country, all over the world. And they come here for different athletic stuff. They come here for tennis, they come here for basketball, football, track and field. I mean, you name it, they're here. They're coming for that. And also, there's so many other different businesses like resorts and stuff that have people coming in for different conventions. And of course, you know, we have an Orange County Convention Center, which hosts many different conventions over the course of the year. And people are not just coming from the US, but they're coming in from Dubai, from Qatar, from Saudi Arabia, from Europe, from Morocco. I mean, I've met people from so many different places here. It's crazy. All these different places and culture, and they all want to come and they all want to feel like they're a part of Orlando. They don't necessarily want to stay in a hotel. Not that I'm knocking you staying in a hotel at all, but they more want to have a home away from home kind of experience, and they may not necessarily want to have a timeshare. So they may want to invest. They may want to stay in a home, a townhome, a villa, which is very centrally located, and that's kind of what we specialize in. So if you're looking to do any of that great stuff, give us a call. Again, I'm Sandy Gift with the Gift Group at Keller Williams Realty. We love to give tours. We love to show you around the areas. We love to show you what's involved in the area, outside of the parks or outside of what you see commercialized all the time. There's so many other stuff to do here. One of my favorite dinner shows is Arabian Nights. I really like it. The first time I watched Arabian Nights, I wanted a horse. Because these horses do so many tricks. You're like, I want a horse. You know, it's like going to SeaWorld and say, hey, I want Shamu for my pet, right? So it's really great. So anyway, give us a call to get some more information on how you too can become a property owner in the Disney area. I mean, and your property value. I know we just went through a horrible time in the market, but the market is recovering right now, and you can't go wrong when you're close to Disney. I gotta tell you.